This ain't a goodbye song, it's a see you later. Heaven got a section for my real ones, greater. I still got your number saved, can't delete the thread. Sometimes I read our old texts just to hear you in my head. You was gone for the harvest, for you seen what we became. Every milestone got a shadow where you should've been standing, man. I pour out some memories at the spot where we used to post, laughing through the tears cause you clown me if I'm okay. You told me keep going on that hospital bed, squeeze my hand like a promise, them words never left. So every stage I touch, you got a verse in the silence. Every wing got your fingerprints all in the science. They say time heal the wound, nah, time just teach how to carry the missing while you practice what you preach.
I see you again.
This ain't the end, death lost the sting. It's just a bend round the corner of forever where the streets are gold. Save me a seat, I see you when I'm home. I see you again.
Hold that thought.
Every tear down here, up there is called the last chapter. Here is the first one there. See you again.
Till then,
I'll carry your prayer. Grandmama went peaceful with a hymn on her lips, told us, don't you cry long, I'm just switching ships. She had a reservation she been talking about for years. Faith so solid that it reorganized our tears. Now every time the choir hit a certain note in the bridge, I feel her hand on my shoulder like when I was a kid. And my cousin, man, we buried him too young, too soon. 23 summers going afternoon in June. I wrestled with the wire till my knuckles got bloody. Then peace found me strange like sun through the muddy. I can't explain the math of who stays and who goes, but I trust the gardener even when he picks the rose. Light a candle for the names we don't
say enough.
Pour it out for the love
That don't age or rust.
they're not gone, just gone ahead. Cheering from the balcony, love say. So I live like a bridge between the missing and the promise. Carry pieces of my people in the way I stay honest. My granddaddy's work if he bakes up in my hands. My auntie's hallelujah in the way I take a stand. That's the real inheritance, no lawyer, no will. Character deposited that time can't steal. And when my number's finally called and the trumpet sound to play, I got a list of embraces waiting past the gates. Till then, I make them proud with every breath in my lungs. Turn the grief into gratitude, the mourning in the drums. Cause a funeral for the faithful is a graduation gown. See you again, my people, glory bound. I'll see you again. This ain't the end, death lost its sting. It's just a bend
Round the corner of forever where the streets are gold.
Save me a seat, I'll see you when I'm home. For every name on my heart,
Every face in the frame,
love don't die, it just changes lanes.
keep the porch light on in glory for me.
See you again. For all eternity. A million windows lit up in the dark. Every life's a story, every story is a spark. Oh yeah. Concrete jungle where the dreams get harder than nightly, where the rent-due speeches hit harder than the sight. See, I moved here with a duffel bag and mustard seed capital, sleeping on a futon with ambitions international. The city don't care about your feelings or your file. It'll chew up your naive and spit out your denial. But there's a God above the skyline who ain't missed a single tear, counting every sacrifice I made to be here. I seen dreamers turn cynics on the subway platforms, watch the grind eclipse the vision when the cash storms. But I keep a flame lit in the window of my spirit, cause the city's full of dark and somebody needs to see it. City lights, but the brightest Feeding for his babies with a smile that God gave pros. Met a waitress off Broadway with a voice like Revival. Serving eggs at dawn, but her dreams in survival. This city full of Josephs in a temporary pit, interpreting they hard times, refusing to quit. And alright for them, the almost in the night, yeah. The talented in transit that the spotlight ain't got, yeah. Cause I was them last winter, wondering if the wait was worth it. Praying on the rooftop where the noise felt like a circus. Then the door started cracking like a sunrise in the alley. Now proof for the pending, God's timing never tally. To everybody grinding when the city sleeps, hold on. To everybody homesick with a dream to keep, hold on. The lights ain't just electric, some of them are prayers burning through the darkness. Heaven's aware. Now, when I ride through downtown, windows down at midnight, I bless every borough, every block in my sightline. Speak revival over districts where the hope got evicted, where the shelters overflow and the pain's unrestricted. Cause the city's just a body made of millions of hearts. Every revival hits the hole when it starts in the parts. So we open up the studio for the shorties with talent. Turn the corner bodega conversations to a balance. Hustling holy, grinding in grace, teaching dreamers that the ladder's not a substitute for faith. One day they'll tell the story of the shift in this town, how the lights got brighter when the hope came down. City lights, but the brightest ones hope shining from the fire escape, helping strangers cope. Skyscrapers can't touch what heaven put in me. A lighthouse in the gridlock, setting dreamers free. Keep your light on, dreamer. Keep it lit.
The city needs your fire.
Don't you ever quit. From the rooftops to the subways, let it glow.
City lights and hope.
That's the show. That's the show. Same seed, different dirt, different story, yeah. Get your soul right and watch the glory, yeah. My granddaddy farmed a little plot in Mississippi. Taught me about the soil for it, taught me about the city. Said, boy, the seeds got power, but the ground make the call. Rocky heart, shallow root, big sprout, quick fall. Took me 20-something years to decode the parable. I had blessings hit my life that just weren't carryable. Money on bad soil, sprouted quick and died faster. Relationships on rocks couldn't outlast the plaster. So I stopped begging God for more seed in my sack and started tilling up my heart, breaking hard ground back. Put the weeds of the grudges, rake the rocks of the pride. Now the same rain that drowned me makes the harvest come alive. Good ground, get the soil right. 30, 60, 100 fold, watch it take flight. Same word, same seed, different yield. It all depends on the heart of the field. Good ground, till it every day. Pull the weeds, break the rocks, clear the way. When the sour comes through with the seed in hand, let them find good ground. That's the plan. See, some seed fell on the path and the birds ate lunch. That's the word that goes in one ear when the doubt fronts. Some fell on the rocks, sprouted quick in the hype. Sunday high, Monday dry, no root, no light. Some fell in the thorns, that one hit me personal. Choked by the hustle and the worry, that's a commercial for the life I was living. Growth strangled by ambition, fruit dying on the vine while I chased a false vision. But that fourth soil, though broken, humble and deep, where the word goes subterranean and works while you sleep. That's the dirt I'm committed to becoming every morning. Soft to his voice, till by the morning. Check your soil, what's growing there. Check your roots, is the ground prepared. The harvest ain't random, it follows the dirt. Good ground, do the word. Now my life's a testimony of agricultural grace. Fruit hanging heavy in the most unlikely place. The same heart that was concrete, cracked and complicated, now produces in seasons that the whole me would've hated. And I ain't the only field, look around the block. Community gardens where they used to sell rock. We've been tilling generations of trauma and rubber, planting truth in the a harvest who prefers the ground fallow. Every kid that takes root makes his darkness more shallow. So we keep our tools sharp, prayer, patience, and presence, turning wastelands to wheat fields. That's the essence. Good ground, get the soil right. 30, 60, 100 fold, watch it take flight. Same word, same seed, different yield. It all depends on the heart of the field. Break me up, Lord, where I'm hard and dry. Soft soil, deep roots, fruit to the sky. When the harvest comes in and they ask around, tell them it grew from good ground. Close fists,
Can't catch blessings.
that's physics. Let's get it. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. Yeah. First check I ever got, Granny told me tied it. I looked at her sideways, she said, boy, don't fight it. You can't outgive God, it's a rigged game. He got shovels bigger than yours, ain't no shame. So I tested the theory like a lab with a ledger. Gave when it hurt, gave whatever and forever. The math stopped mathing in the natural sense. Gave away 100, found a job paying the rents. But it ain't posterity tricks, hear me clearly. Give and rearrange my heart, that's the real theory. Broke the grip of the money for the money gripping me. Now I own my possessions, they don't own me, you feel me? Hey, give it away. Watch it come back.
Seed in the ground, turn the fields of that.
Blessed to be a blessing, that's the whole assignment.
Open up your hands and watch the alignment.
Give it away, time, love, and change. Her closed hands are coughing and open ones are crane. Lifting up the ones the world forgot today.
The secret to the wealth.
Give it away. I keep cash in the glove box just for divine appointments. God be setting up encounters like he booking appointments. Single mama at the pump, counting quarters of stress. Fill the tank up, tell a guy seen you, he said you blessed. It ain't about the money, half my giving is minutes.
Sitting with the lonely.
Hearing stories to the finish, giving somebody dignity, eye contact and time. Sometimes that's worth more than any dollar a dime. We renovated houses for the elders on my block. Christmas toys in July, cause the need don't stop. And every time we pour out the tank, refill faster. Can't explain the pipeline,
Just know the master.
what you got in your hand,
Give it,
what you got in your heart.
live it.
Little boy gave lunches and it fed the multitude.
Whatever's in your basket, watch what God can do.
I met a man in Memphis, richest dude I ever knew. Drove a dusty pickup, boots, sold it in my crew. But he built 3 shelters and he fed the whole war. Told me, son, I'm just a river, not a reservoir. That line rearranged my whole financial religion. Money's meant to move, stagnation kills the vision. So I flow like he taught me, channel to the dry lands. Every blessing passing through these purpose hands. And when my kids inherit whatever's left behind, I pray the biggest asset is the pattern of the vine. Rooted in the giver, branching out to the needy. Fruit that falls on purpose where the ground's being greeted. Give it away. Watch it come back.
Seed in the ground, turn the fields of that.
Blessed to be a blessing, that's the whole assignment.
Open up your hands and watch the alignment.
River's not a reservoir.
Say it loud. Channels of the blessing, that's the crowd.
Whatever he gave you, don't let it decay.
The secret to living.
Give it away. Yeah.
They thought the pressure would crush me.
Wrong element. I'm carving in the hands of the excellent. Yeah. Buried underground where the pressure gets brutal. That's what diamond
diamonds get they shine. That's the tutorial, so when life stack weight on my chest like a bench press, I ain't tap out, I got dense. Next level progress. Every crisis was a chisel, every loss was a lave. God was sculpting in the dark what he showed in the day. I was mad at the process, cussing at the kiln, didn't know the temperature was part of the wheel. See, Clay complains, but the potter got a picture. Every spin of the wheel getting closer to the scripture. Written by my life, for my lungs took air. The pressure ain't punishment, it's preparation, yeah.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Fire makes gold.
Everything I've been through
Made a masterpiece bold.
squeeze me, keep me
Watch what I become.
refined in the furnace.
Second to none.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Storms make roots,
Every heavy season,
bearing heavier fruits.
what was meant to break me,
Put a shine on my soul.
pressure made a diamond.
Now watch it glow. Rewind to the year, everything went dark at once. Lost a job, lost the lease, felt the piercing of the months. I was praying for the exit, God was working on the engine, upgrading my capacity in ways I wasn't sensing. Cause he'll let you hit the bottom, that becomes a foundation. Let a door slam, hard to redirect your navigation. I came out that year with a spine made of steel. Faith that don't negotiate, enjoy, that's for real. Now the pressures they used to fold me get folded. Problems that look like mountains, I strode it. Not cause life got lighter, cause the lifter got stronger. Trained under the weight, now I last a lot longer. If you're under it right now,
You're forming,
if it's heavy on your chest,
you're transforming.
diamonds don't develop in the comfortable spots. Hold on in the deep, you'll work for life. Let me testify about the sparkle they see now. Every facet of the shine got a story of a squeeze. Wow, that confidence cut from a season of rejection. That peace, polished in a year and no direction. That wisdom in my talk, compressed from bad decisions. God wasting not a gram of my pain in the mission. So I wear my testimony like a jewel on my neck. Not to flex on the broken, to give hope a check. Cause somebody's in the dirt right now doubting the design. Feeling forgotten in the deep where the sun don't shine. Look, homie, that's the vault, not a grave. Know the difference, the pressure got a purpose, and the purpose is brilliance.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Fire makes gold.
Everything I've been through
Made a masterpiece bold.
squeeze me, keep me
Watch what I become.
refined in the furnace.
Second to none. From the cold to the crown, from the dirt to the display, everything they threw at me got used for the shape. So thank you for the pressure.
Shine the diamond.
Shining forever.
Cause I trusted the diamond. Oh.
Y'all are the salt,
Y'all are the light.
y'all are the light.
He didn't say become it.
He didn't say becoming, he said you are, right? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all are the salt, y'all are the light. Salt don't do nothing, sitting pretty in the shaker. Gotta hit the food to be a flavor awakener. So I left the salty huddle where the season just gathered, and took my grain to the streets where the flavor really matters. I'm in rooms where they never heard of grace before dinner. Boardrooms and barbershops, saints amongst sinners. Not to judge the recipe, but to season the pot. Preservation and flavor, that's the mission I got. Cause salt in the wound, salt in the meal. Presence that preserves, presence that heals. And when they ask why my ethics don't bend with the trend, I just smile, I'm seasoned different, my friend.
Salt and light.
Salt and light, that's the ID. Flavor and the culture shine so they see. Not of the world, but sent into the mix. City on a hill that the dark can't eclipse.
Salt and light. Salt and light.
Hear the commission, don't lose your savor, don't dim your position. Hide it under a basket, nah, put it on the stand.
Salt and light.
In the earth, that's the plan. Light don't argue with the darkness, it just shows up. One candle in a cave and the whole thing glows up. So I don't waste my breath debating shadows at midnight. I just live illuminated, let the contrast invite. My co-workers watch how I handle the pressure. My neighbors watch the marriage, the kids, the treasure of a life that don't preach, but it glows in the grind. that's the sermon of the century. A light that won't hide. And I ain't a perfect bulb, I flicker, I fall. But grace keeps the current when my wirings are soft. Hey, by the flesh and the failures, he restores the connection. Even cracked land, I'm still shining his reflection. In your school,
Shine.
on your job,
Shine.
in the group chat, in the traffic, in the store, in the fight. Be the salt, be the light. Now here's the part that cost me salt can lose its bite. Playing too long with the blenders, compromise alike. I felt my flavor fading in seasons of assimilation when I muted my convictions for the crowd's ovation. Yeah. Had to run back to the source for a re-seasoning. Prayer in the word, that's the salt mine, that's the reasoning. Cause you can't get what you don't got, can't shine on empty. Private devotion is the power plant, plenty. So now I guard my savor like a chef guards the recipe. Then I spend it in the streets, heavenly discrepancy. Full in the secret place, poured out in the public. Salt and light economy, the kingdom runs above it.
Salt and light.
Salt and light, that's the ID. Flavor in the culture,
Shine so they see.
not of the world, but sin into the mix. City on a hill that the dark can't eclipse. Go ahead and season what your hands can't reach. Go ahead and shine where your feet find streets. The world's the dish and the dark's the night. And you the salt and light. I could have been gone. Could have lost it all twice. So excuse me if my thank you don't come out polite. I know the I woke up this morning, stop, that's the first receipt. Lungs on auto worship, heart keeping beat. Ain't no guarantee attached to a single sunrise. So my gratitude's aggressive, hallelujah, oversized. I got food in the fridge that I ain't gotta hunt. Water at the twist, that's a blessing up front. Have my prayers from the past on my present descriptions. Living in the answers, walking through the visions. I remember flat broke, splitting noodles with my brother. Now we splitting Thanksgiving plates, blessed by my mother. Same God, new chapter, I can't act brand new. Every level got a ledger and the credit is you.
Grateful out, grateful out.
Can't keep it in. Count the blessings on my fingers, run out, start again. From the air in my chest to the roof past my head. Thank you, thank you, thank you, like my grandma said.
Grateful out, grateful out.
Hear it in the street. Gratitude's a lifestyle, not a holiday treat. If you woke up breathing, put your hands up now. Grateful loud, grateful loud. That's the sound. Let me thank him for the stuff. We forget the inventory. Legs that took me up the stairs. That's a walking glory. Eyes that break this blessing. Ears that catch the drum. Mind that's still intact after everywhere I'm from. Thank him for the nose that were bodyguards in disguise. For the exits and the inners that produce my rise. For the people in my corner and the ones who walked away. Both what curriculum I passed. Hooray! And thank him for the ordinary Tuesdays with no fireworks. Where the mercies in the mundane and the quiet works of gratitude that only sparks at the miracles is thin. Real Thanksgiving finds the gold in the daily again. Somebody thank him for your health.
Loud.
Somebody thank him for your family. Somebody thank him you survived what tried to take you out. Grateful, grateful, shout it out. Gratitude rewired the whole chemistry in me. Turn my complaining to a symphony. Or look what I see. Same house, same job, same face in the mirror. But thankful lenses made the blessings appear clearer. It's the antidote to entitlement, the enemy of bitter. The doorway to contentment when the culture says get up and get more. Never enough, keep chasing the glitter. I stepped out the hamster wheel. I'm a thankful setter at the table of enough, where the peace gets thick, where a sunset's an event and the laughs a hit. And from this overflow of thankful generosity leaks. Cause a grateful heart gives, that's the cycle, that's the peak.
Grateful loud, grateful loud.
Can't keep it in. Count the blessings on my fingers, run out, start again. From the air in my chest to the roof past my head. Thank you, thank you, thank you, like my grandma said.
Enter his gates
With the thanks on max,
with the praise.
no holding back.
For the big, for the small, for it all.
Take a bow, grateful forever, and I'm saying it loud. pray for the storm to pass. Respect. I learned to ride it. Check the technique. They forecast my destruction with a 90% chance. Cameras out and waiting for my fall and my last dance. But somebody upgraded my vessel in the harbor, reinforced the hull with a purpose and an artist. So when the winds hit landfall on my life uninvited, job gone, health shook, several fires ignited. I ain't drowned in the panic, I adjusted the sails, cause the same wind that wrecks ships can move them through gales. It's the angle of the canvas, the posture of the heart, resistance or surrender to the captain's chart. I gave him the wheel when the compass went spinning, and the storm that meant the end me became my beginning.
Storm rider, waves can't drown. When heaven keeps afloat, won't ever go down. Thunder's just percussion for the praise I'm on. Riding out the tempest till the break of dawn. Storm rider,
One wind in my face, every squall's a story of sustaining grace.
he's asleep in my boat, so I know we're alright.
Storm rider forever.
Peace holds tight.
Peter walked on water while the water was wild. Note the detail, miracles happen mid-trial. Not after the calm, not once the coast is clear. Faith performs its finest with the spray in your ears. So when my marriage hit a hurricane, category grave, we ain't jump ship, separate, we knelt on the wave. Counseling and confession in the eye of the wall. Came out the other side more anchored than before it all. In the business that capsized in the squall of the season, rebuilt it on a rock with a stronger reason. Storms are auditors, they expose what's on sand. Everything that survived now permanently stands. If you're mid-storm right now,
Ride it,
if the thunder's overhead, he never promised no rain, he promised the boat. Whatever he's carrying stays afloat. Now I got a strange gratitude for my hurricane file. Every storm on the record made deposits worthwhile. Category 1 taught me prayer beyond the surface. Category 3 introduced my needs to purpose. Category 5, that one took some pieces of me, but the pieces that remain came back stronger, you see. Post-storm construction always builds to a new code. Higher standards, deeper pilings, wider love flow. So I sit with the shipwrecked and I speak from the salt. Your storm has a shoreline, survival's in the vault of a God who rides thunder like a horse he tame. Grab the reins of your praise, ride it out in his name.
storm rider, waves can't drown. What heaven keeps afloat won't ever go down. Thunder's just percussion for the praise I'm on. Riding out the tempest till the break of dawn.
Let it rain, let the heavens quake. The boat's got a passenger the sea can't shake. When the clouds finally split and the sun breaks through, storm riders standing,
Me and my crew.
Before the lights, before the labels,
All the labels,
before the lens,
he knew your name. Let the truth
commence. Yeah. Lil' homie asked me who am I while scrolling on his feed, comparing this behind the scenes to everybody's highlight reel. I said put the phone down, let me show you your file. Sign for the foundation, seal with a smile. You ain't your follow account, you ain't your GPA. Yeah, you ain't the shoes on your feet or the whip in the driveway. You ain't your worst decision or your father's absence either. You a design original, quit acting like a feature. The algorithm profits when you doubt your reflection. Insecurity's an industry, they selling infection. But heaven's database got a different bio on you. Chosen, royal, holy, read the whole review.
I know who I am.
Say it loud,
Say it proud.
child of the king.
Stand out from the crowd.
Fearfully made,
Wonderfully wired.
no filter needed.
Heaven's attire.
I know who I am and I am not for sale. Identity anchor, it will not fail. They can label all they want, but the maker had the pen.
I know who I am.
Say it again. I remember being 15, trying to shape shift daily. Different me for every crowd, identity was hazy. Wore the mask so long, I forgot my own face. Popularity's a prison with a smiling gate. Then an OG had to center me Psalm 139. Said, boy, you was knitted with intention and design. Every work's a feature, not a bug in the code. The you that you're hiding is the you that they owe. That day cracked the mask and the real me leak. Turns out authenticity's the flex that they seek. The crowd respects the original more than the clone. Be so unapologetically you, they leave the copies alone. To the girl in the mirror picking herself apart, your art. To the boy going quiet cause the jokes hit hard, you're a star. The pot that doesn't make mistakes, never did, never will. You're the design, he signed, be still then be real. Now let's talk about the pressure of the coach's conveyor, trying to mold every team to the same behavior. Compromise for acceptance, dim it down to fit in. But you were born to stand out, that's the marrow in your skin. Daniel kept his diet in the king's cafeteria. 3 Hebrews stayed standing through the bowl down the stereo. Their identity was non-negotiable merchandise, and God showed out in the fire, that's the enterprise. So when the room goes left and your conviction says right, when they mock what you honor and they shade your light, plant your feet like the ones in the furnace before. Your identity's the armor, walk through the door.
I know who I am.
Say it loud,
Say it proud.
child of the king.
Stand out from the crowd.
Fearfully made, wonderfully wired. No filter needed.
Heaven's attire.
Look in the mirror and read the receipt. Love chosen, called, the files complete. Whatever they say and whatever they ban, nothing can rewrite who I am.
Through the nose, out through the mouth.
Cast every care, that's what this song's about. My chest used to tighten before my feet hit the floor. Anxiety at breakfast, worry at the door. Mind playing trailers of disasters unfilmed. 99 problems and the most never real. I was renting out my piece to hypothetical tomorrows, paying interest with my sleep on imaginary sorrows. Till I read where he said, which are you by worrying? As a single hour, man, that question was burying every argument my panic ever put on the stand. Worries a rocking chair motion, but no land. So I traded meditation on the worst case scenario for meditation on the words, switch the interior stereo.
Breathe easy, breathe easy.
He's got it all.
Every sparrow's on the payroll.
He sees you fall.
Cast it, don't carry it.
Drop the heavy sack.
Breathe easy, child.
He's got your back.
Breathe easy, breathe easy.
Peace like a river, not as the world gives, a whole different giver. Tomorrow's got a keeper and today's got grace.
Breathe easy.
Breathe easy, you're held in place. Let me keep it 100, I sat in the dark 3 a.m. spirals with a racing heart, and I found no shame in getting help for my head. Therapy and prayer ain't enemies, both meds. God works through the counsel of the community, the word. Healing's got a toolbox, don't limit what you've heard. But under all the tools is a truth that holds the flow. I'm not the one in control, and I'm not anymore. Trying to play sovereign was the root of my shaking. Micromanaging outcomes way above my pay grading. When I resigned from the throne and gave the crown back, the pressure valve released, first full breath exact.
Inhale, you are God.
Exhale,
Exhale,
and
I am not.
inhale.
Inhale, you are here.
Exhale,
Exhale,
every feel.
let it clear.
Now I got a protocol when the old panic knocks. I don't answer with a spiral, I answer with the rock. Philippians 4:6, prayer with thanksgiving in it, and the peace that passes logic stands guard in a minute. It don't always delete the storm outside the window, but it changes the pilot in the cockpit. And I speak to my soul like David used to do, while you cast down, hoping God he'll come through. To my people with the racing minds and trembling hands, you're not broken, you're human in a heavy land. But there's a rest for the weary, a yoke that fits light. Come to him, all who labor, breathe easy tonight.
Breathe easy, breathe easy.
He's got it all.
Every sparrow's on the payroll.
He sees you fall.
Cast it, don't carry it.
Drop the heavy sack.
Breathe easy, child.
He's got your back. Whatever's on your shoulders, set it down here. Perfect love's the eviction of fear. The night's got a watchman, the future secure.
Breathe easy.
Breathe easy. The peace is pure.